Hi guys, welcome to class. We are going to debate some good topics. Maybe not as serious as before, but we'll see how it goes, okay? But we're just going to have a speaking session. We're going to practice talking and just to debate some interesting topics and see what kind of answers you come up with. So please come in if you want. You are more than welcome. In fact, you are really more than welcome, so I'm not on my own. People reserved this class, so please join in when you can. And also there are some slots available for some other people if you want to join in. So please come in soon. Like now, maybe. Cool. Okay, Dennis is there already. Hello, Dennis. I think it's still loading.
Yeah, how again, Mark?
Cool, good to speak with you. So I'm gonna give you the first question. Okay, ready? Could the Barbie doll, you know the Barbie doll, right? You know what a Barbie is?
Yeah, of course.
Could the Barbie doll be described as an icon?
Yes, definitely.
Why?
I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken, but now it's not so in fashion. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
So you were saying you don't possess a Barbie doll?
Yes, unfortunately, no, I'm
not.
I never had any. And I have a niece, and she's 5, and she also doesn't have one, so I think maybe it's not in fashion now.
Okay, maybe, so it's not
maybe 15 or something years ago, but it's an icon, of course. Maybe it's even one of the most recognizable icon of 20th century.
Okay, so you're saying the Barbie doll is leading the way as one of the best things from the 20th century. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Michael, what would you say? Do you think the Barbie doll can be described as an icon?
Icon of what?
A general icon. To be iconic, do you know this?
No, what is it?
Pass the buck. Zuran, do you know what iconic means? So what? Economic. Wait. Iconic. Why did I think that? Economic. I was thinking economic. Okay, so Zuran, do you know what iconic means?
I don't know.
No worries. Alberto, do you know what iconic means?
Yeah. Iconic is a figure that means something important for all the people, or for the majority of the people. For example, Coca-Cola, Coke is it's a beverage, is the world beverage and the most known beverage in the world.
Yeah, so you'd say Coca-Cola is an iconic brand, meaning it's a brand that everyone knows. It's popular, it's important, okay? Relatively speaking, it's important, okay? But relatively speaking, on the grand scale of things, we would survive without Coke, but yeah.
Of course, who needs this Coke? Only, I don't know.
Does anyone actually drink? I don't like Coke, yeah? And all my friends love Coke, they drink it all the time. But I just don't like it. I would drink it, but I don't particularly like it. Does everyone like Coca-Cola? This is just a side question. Michael.
I read that someone from United Kingdom died because of Coke.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I think I read in.
Oh, I didn't hear, but yeah. Okay.
And one.
They were cutting corners. Yeah, Coca-Cola cutting corners.
They from there. When they born this brand, they cut it. They were born cutted corners. How you can say?
They were born cut
from the start. So they from the start started to cut corners.
The brand, the company.
Yeah,
from conception. Yeah, so from conception, conception is like when you have a baby or whatever. But yeah,
In their business plan was written that
Yeah.
we need to cut the corners from the beginning. But about Barbie doll, you asked. I think it's iconic for in children toys. Yeah, how we can say? Correct.
in the children's toy market, right?
Yeah, in the children toy market, it's definitely iconic figure, or what is it? Iconic.
No, it's in general like a representation of beauty in the 20th century. Of course, it's not at all.
Barbie
Oh,
girl.
no,
And
for me,
music
no,
as well.
for me,
Its
no.
contribution
For
to
me,
music shouldn't be underestimated. Okay, have you heard the, what is it, Aqua? Yeah.
Aqua, yeah.
Yeah,
Barbie
okay.
doll or
So
something.
not only has the Barbie doll contributed to, our idea of beauty, as Dennis said, but also to music. Yeah. So let's not underestimate the role of the Barbie. So
I would say only in for me it's iconic for in the children toy market, but about beauty, no. We have other representants that
Rep-
could be iconic.
representations. Yeah. Of beauty.
For
Okay.
example.
Yeah. For example, Michael, that's a good one.
The singers from United States, women, women singers. You can take from the list one singer. And
Yeah. Okay. So things like not just the fake doll and things like this. Okay. So,
real singer.
but
Not
Sebastian,
Fake
not
doll.
Aqua.
Not a
Fake
real
doll.
toy.
Can I tell? No, this maybe this embarrassing. No, okay, I won't tell. Okay, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Has the Barbie doll done more harm or good for society? In your opinion, are you influenced by the Barbie doll?
Martin, such question I cannot invent.
Think of- yes. I'm trying to outwit
You're
you.
master. You're
It's the
master.
main evil. It's the main evil of 20th century. Barbie doll.
Okay, so Dennis, you're saying that this is evil. Okay, that's interesting. Sebastian, what would you say?
I don't know. I mean, it's just a doll. But I know that people say that for little girls, it's like they will like to have long hair like Barbie, you know. But I don't know if it's bad. It depends of how you raise your kid. Yes.
Okay, what about you? Were you ever influenced by the Barbie?
Have you ever wanted a long hair?
No.
All
No, never.
people-
Did you
All
ever want
people-
a Barbie girl, Sebastian?
What?
Did you ever want a Barbie girl?
No. What a Barbie doll? I mean, in
Not
real
a Barbie
life,
doll, a
like
Barbie
a real
girl.
life Barbie
Okay.
doll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when you were a child, were you influenced by the Barbie in any way?
Say, I have one in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here she is. Yeah.
that is what you want to hear.
But teacher, that doll is old-fashioned.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's the modern ones.
But-
Yeah.
There are modern dolls now.
No,
What,
I
like
think
what?
I think guys.
You don't have any daughter.
No,
Alberto, do you have
Sure.
one? Oh yeah, Alice. Sorry, Alice. Yes.
I
yeah,
think
sure.
guys are influenced by Ken, not
By Ken.
No,
Yes.
no.
No.
Definitely not.
Alice.
Well, in Toy Story, there was a Barbie and a Ken. Now I remember.
I can't. Yeah, I'm not on
Yes.
top of these.
All
Yeah.
Yeah.
all
And the
people-
third one.
they are like couple, I guess. I don't know. I have
Yeah.
never had a Barbie because
But I'm. There was
Well, I
rumors
think,
that Ken.
People answer no. All people answer no on this kind of question, but it works on unconscious level.
So subconsciously, we're all influenced by Barbie. Yeah. So
Yeah, of course.
Barbie
Yes.
is our god. Yes. Okay. So.
no. There were no Barbies here in Slovakia during the communism system.
And so you
So we
weren't.
were not. No, for example, I wasn't, but little girls nowadays they are, I guess.
And did it do more harm? Well, has it done more harm or good? Was it better in your day? Yeah. Or is it better now that girls can have access to
I don't really know because I didn't have a Barbie, but I didn't miss it because I didn't even know it existed because communists they didn't allow us to know anything about the West Europe and anything, any movies, any toys, anything. It was prohibited, and if someone brought it here, that person, in case it was found out that someone is managing to get some things from West Europe to Slovakia or to communistic countries, that person was really in a very big problem. He had a big problem. Yes, he was in a trouble, and he could have been arrested.
Okay, so was there a communist Barbie? And
no.
if so, what did Barbie look like?
No, we had we had another toys. Yes, we had like toys for girls, like dolls, but they didn't look like Barbies. They were not tall with long legs and beautiful face. Yes, they had beautiful face, but they were mostly like little babies. So they were not like adult girls or females. They were more like little babies. So.
Okay, but do you think the Barbie doll has had a negative impact on young girls?
I don't think. I don't know. I know some young girls. They are 7, 8, 6 old years, and they like to play with that doll, with those dolls when them as a present, maybe for 2-3 weeks, and then they forget about it.
Okay, so it's just something like it's a disposable toy, yeah? So they get it and they lose interest, the novelty wears off, and it goes in the trash can.
Yes.
Oh, I said something American.
Uh-oh, Martin.
I said trash can. What is this? What is this? By the way, we don't say trash can, we say rubbish bin. Oh.
You shouldn't watch so many American movies.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah? So, I watch them a lot as well, I'm worried. Okay, so rubbish bin. Trash can, okay? Rubbish bin. Okay, Anne or Roman, which one is it?
Anne.
Good, there is another woman. Okay, what about you, your relationship and Barbie or Ken? Is Roman your Ken?
I also had a difficult childhood without Barbie because I was born in USSR, and in my childhood I remember that there were very ugly dolls. They didn't like Barbie at all. I've heard that there was some problem when young girls from maybe America who had these Barbies, they tried following some diets to have the same stature of Barbie.
Yeah, but the same figure. Yeah, we say figure.
Same figure, yes, same figure. But I think that we had this problem in my country. And I think that the Barbie is evil because if some teenagers have a psychological problem, they find another way to find this problem, not only because of Barbie.
Okay, so you sheltered from Barbie, meaning you're protected from, and Barbie has a negative impact. I like the way you said Barbie is evil. That's good. Okay, and Sebastian, this is a hot topic, yeah, in more ways than one. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. So, Henrique, what about you and Barbie? Do you like the idea, the concept of Barbie? Barbie as a concept. He's like, what?
He's thinking.
He's thinking. He's playing with his
question.
No.
Okay. It's a hot topic.
Zurab, what do you say?
I think the Barbie is innocent. It depends on how the girls regarded it. Can you hear me?
Yep, sure.
But your stop. Okay, because some girls regard the Barbie dolls as their babies, so they make clothes for them and they pretend they are the mothers. I think it's a good thing. But some girls pretend the Barbie doll is themselves, so they pretend to be a princess, and they compete with their friends whose clothes is more beautiful and so on. And I think this situation may cause a bad education. I think it's the education condition of the girls that really decide the influence of a toy. Actually, Barbie is just a toy. It's just like the toy gun for boys.
I like this. So we've heard Barbie is evil, and now we hear Barbie is just like a toy gun. No, okay, Zuran, yeah, I understand. Sorry.
It's just guns for boys. It's just a toy.
Okay, so Barbie is just an object, an inanimate object. It can't move, so it's not dangerous in itself. It's just how we interpret it or how we use it. Okay, that's cool. So, Zuran, you would summarize this by saying Barbie is not guilty. Any more opinions on this?
Barbie.
In Brazil, the Barbie have influence
I
because
want to
the
say
girls.
Barbie is a success.
Sorry, Zuran?
Henrique wanted to share some information with us.
And the girl, the Barbie doll, has influence in Brazil because the girls want to look like with Barbie. Barbie's thin or thin.
Barbie, what? Sorry?
Thin. Barbie is thin.
Barbie doll. You mean like the
Oh, she's thin. Oh wait.
Thin.
thing?
The girls.
Like slim?
Slim.
Yeah,
Skinny.
like slim.
Oh, slim. Yeah, they want to have the same figure.
Yes, and the girls want to look like Barbie, the Barbie doll.
How old is Barbie?
I have
She's
no
like
idea.
80 or I don't know.
Yeah,
She's
she
very
must be
young.
really wrinkly by now, right? But she's kept
Yeah.
the same figure. It's amazing. Okay, so Barbie won the Cold War, not Reagan, nor Thatcher. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's go to the next topic. But Henrique, you would generalize that. You would say that in Brazil, Barbie is guilty.
Yes.
Okay, so it's cool. Okay, so next topic.
It's a fantastic slogan, Martin. Barbie's not guilty.
Barbie.
Barbie's not guilty.
The manufacturers should take this on board, yeah? Saying not... Okay, so, Alice, what is
Yeah?
your favourite, or what is the best pizza topping ever invented, in your opinion?
Haha. It's not been invented yet. It was invented by my friend, so it's not on the market.
It's not mainstream, you can say. It's not mainstream.
It's not mainstream, and there are lots of things. There is tomato sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, from the squeezy bowl. This one?
Yeah.
Or just like...
No, not ketchup.
Not
no.
ketchup?
No, that tomato sauce,
Yeah, just
made
normal
from
tomato sauce,
tomatoes. Uh-huh. Then there is there should be mushrooms, cheese, boiled potatoes in what is it called if you don't cut the top of them?
The skin. The skin.
Potatoes in yes.
With their... you could say... still in their skin, you could say, yeah? Potatoes still in their skin.
Uh-huh.
Or unpeeled. Unpeeled potatoes.
Yes. So first you boil them in a separate pan or saucepan, pan, and then you cut them. You put them on the tomato on the pizza, and then you put one egg in the middle of the pizza. You put this all in the oven, and also what is it called? Italian. It looks like sausages, but it's not sausage.
Oh, salami.
Italian. Yes, salami. Yes, that's the best pizza. Oh, Sebastian, you are
Sorry.
hungry. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you potatoes on pizza.
Yes, it's great. You would not believe it, but it's great.
So you put potatoes and an egg.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, I know it sounds strange. And cheese, and those Italian salami, and you put it into oven, and that's delicious.
Okay, that's interesting. Because in Germany, actually, I had pasta on a pizza. So what they
Wow.
did was they made a pasta dish, and they just put it on the pizza. And I was there, go, oh yeah. So for me, I ordered it just because it was weird, and it was actually quite good. But they just basically made the pasta dish and just put it on a pizza base. Yeah, and I thought that was quite good. Okay, so
But
that's
what was it? Did it taste good or not?
just, it was pasta on a pizza base. So, it's all right, yeah. But it's just like eating pasta, but just with a little crunchy thing at the bottom. Yeah, but it was so-so. It was
Wait.
interesting, but so-so. I don't know, yeah. But I like the pasta. I like the pizza. Together, it was all right, yeah. So it worked. You put potatoes and eggs. Before I ask you your favorite pizza topping, what's the weirdest pizza topping you've had, or the weirdest pizza topping you've heard of? Or linking to pizza. For example, it's not pizza, but in London I've seen pizza flavored ice cream. Yeah, so they made ice cream with the flavor of pizza. Yeah, that's the other way around. I don't know if you can put ice cream on pizza, but anything linked to pizza. Yeah. So has anyone heard? Anne, what do you say? The weirdest pizza topping you've heard of?
Unfortunately, we haven't pizza with ice cream. I think I should taste it. Actually, I don't make pizza by own. I usually eat it in some restaurant or cafe.
Yeah.
I like pizza with seafood and with a lot of cheese. We have a kind of pizza who had not one kind of cheese, but 4 or 5 different I don't know, sort of pizza of cheese.
Yeah.
I think that the best pizza is cooked in a special oven, and we have this oven in an apartment. So I even don't try to cook pizza at home.
Okay, so you go to a restaurant, a special restaurant, and get them cooked. They have these pizza ovens now, and in pubs in the UK, I've noticed, because not so many people are going to the pubs before, they're closing down. There's like a pub closing in London every day. They're trying to attract more people to come to the pubs, and one of the things they're doing is putting a pizza oven in the garden, and it's quite cool. I haven't tried it yet, but just people are more interested now in pizza than pie. Yeah, so okay, so that's cool. Dennis, what would you say? What do you like pizza first of all? And what is your favourite pizza topping, or something that you haven't tried yet, but that you would really, really, really like to try on a pizza? You think it would work well? Yeah. Okay, we'll come back. Michael, yes, please.
About pizza?
Yes.
It's not so. For me, it's okay. So it's not my. I'm not crazy about pizza, and I. How we can say opposite of crazy about dislike or I.
Yeah.
Dislike.
For me, it's the same. I would say, yeah. So for me, it's the same.
No, I mean when I say I'm crazy about, I like very much. What is the opposite of I like very much?
I'm not. I'm not crazy. I'm not. I'm not uncrazy to say, but I'm
so
not.
No. So I'm okay. I like, but I don't like very much, because here pizza in my country is the same. I mean, when you eat pizza with the different different toppings. Kind of is the same at taste, nothing different for me at least. So when I eat pizza, I eat with different toppings.
Toppings,
But
yeah.
I do not like very much pizza.
Okay, so for you,
50-50.
yeah, it's so-so. You're not too fussed about pizza,
Yeah.
but you haven't equally seen the potatoes. Toppings, by the way, can also be for ice cream as well, not just for pizza. It's anything that you add on top. Yeah, so this we call toppings. Cheese is a popular topping. Yeah, you just put it on top. Okay.
Yeah.
Ice cream toppings are like the chocolate sprinkles or the sauce. Yeah, these would be toppings. Okay. Sebastian, tell us about your relationship with pizza.
I really love pizza. I mean, it's great. You can do whatever you want. You can put anything. But
Anything.
I really anything.
Anything.
No, shut up. Wait, I really like avocado. That is the
Yeah.
name in English.
Yeah, avocado.
So, yeah, a lot of years ago, I was in my mind. I had the idea of avocado in pizza
On pizza.
until I
Right.
have the opportunity to order a pizza with avocado, and don't do it. I don't recommend.
Okay, so
It was not bad, but in a few hours it will be bad for you.
okay.
You know what I mean?
It depends how much avocado you have. Yeah. So
Oh, it was full. I mean, it was all over the pizza. Like, it was green. The pizza was green.
and it's slimy as well. Yeah. So it's slimy. But does anyone like avocado? Does everyone?
Yes.
I like
I
avocado.
like very much.
With passion, she
Very.
likes. Yeah.
Me too. And I like it.
Okay, that's cool. I've heard it has some very Okay, so effects. Zuran,
Yeah.
are you there? Okay, so what about pizza in China? Yeah, so do you have any mix? Like, do you put any Chinese ingredients on pizza to make it more Chinese?
Mm, I eat pizza in Pizza Hut, and they put mushroom on pizza. Do you have it?
Yep. So mushroom on pizza. Yeah, it's good with salami.
Then I think there is no difference between Chinese Pizza Hut. Maybe I think they put more sauce and salt on it. Maybe I like to eat the pizza in Pizza Hut. You know, pizza is not a Chinese food, so I think all the flavors are from foreign countries.
The same. Okay, so that's interesting. Some unusual things I've noticed in Japan is hamburger sushi. Okay, so what they did.
You know,
Have you heard of this?
KFC transferred their business into Chinese style. They made some Chinese food for our people, but McDonald's keep their American food. They didn't transfer the Chinese. They are all welcomed in China.
Okay, so they have this and stuff, but yeah, basically put a hamburger on some rice and you eat it like sushi. That's quite cool. Okay, so yeah, can I just ask also about McDonald's? Yeah, so has McDonald's adapted to the local market in your country? So I've seen, for example, in Germany, Currywurst. Yeah, so this is like curried sausage, which is a German thing, but they put a muck in front of it, yeah, to make it, and they sold it in McDonald's. Have they done this in any of your countries? With McDonald's, they've adapted to the local market, and you have some kind of national dish or something that's popular in your country served in McDonald's. Okay, so Alberto, do you have a muck paella?
I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's. The mark is green now instead of red.
Yeah,
I know this, and
Okay.
nothing more.
Okay, so that's cool. There's no, you don't know if there's a muck paella. Okay, that's interesting.
I have gone once to McDonald's.
Okay, so you're not a muck fan. Okay, that's understandable.
No, No, not really fun.
Alice, are you muck loving it?
I wouldn't say I love it, but from time to time I go there. Yes, I have to admit this.
And is there anything Slovakian served in the McDonald's?
Sorry?
Is there anything Slovakian served
No,
in the
no,
McDonald's?
no, not really. It's the same like in the UK, I guess.
So it's pretty much the same.
Yes, yes, it's very similar to the UK.
Do you have apple pie served? Because this is a thing that is, for me is normal in the UK.
Yes.
Do you have?
Yes, I think yes, we have, yes. There are lots of stuff which are not really common for Slovakia, but people try it, they like it, and they buy it, so they come back again.
And would you have something that was traditionally Slovakian? Would you order it in McDonald's just out of curiosity to see how it tastes?
In McDonald's, I guess it would taste the same like in any other restaurant because they have to make it using the same recipe. So I don't think I would order the same thing in McDonald's because if I go to McDonald's, I am going there to eat food which is made and typical for McDonald's.
Yeah, so not something that they've tried to do a national dish.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So you'd want you go there to eat different food. What about you, Anne? Yeah. So do you ever go to McDonald's and do you have something like a mukborscht or something?
Mukborscht. It's a good idea. Actually, I'm not loving McDonald's, and it's more popular in our city as a free toilet.
Yeah. Same.
So I usually buy in McDonald's only ice cream, rожок. But I saw some fried potatoes, which called village potatoes, something like this. And we have this dish in another restaurant, and I don't know if other McDonald's has the same dish.
Yeah.
It's a big piece of potato which is fried.
No, I haven't seen it. But
so mock Ukrainian potatoes.
Okay, so mock Ukrainian potatoes. They've done it there. I don't know. Basically, they don't do anything different from the UK, probably from the American McDonald's. I think it's probably the same. But Henrique, yeah, quick question: in Brazil, have they adapted it to your menu, so your national dishes? No, there was a there's no potatoes in the UK. Well, there is now, yeah. So in Ireland there weren't a couple of hundred years ago, but we've recovered the potato problem, yeah.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay. Yes.
In UK McDonald's.
Yeah, but Henrique, you there? He's gone somewhere. Juan has joined us.
Hi, Martin.
Juan, you've missed it all. We've gone from, what have we talked about? Barbie dolls to pizza to McDonald's, okay? Is there McDonald's in... What?
A Barbie doll?
McDonald's in Costa Rica? No. I don't mean... Do you have any new food in Costa Rica that we don't have in McDonald's? That's what I meant to say. Is there anything in Costa Rica, like, for example, a muk, then a national dish?
A national dish. Profession. A national dish is would be gallo pinto.
And do you have it in McDonald's?
In McDonald's?
Yeah. They serve it?
Yeah, I'm not very sure if they still serve it because I'm not an avid McDonald's client. But I do remember that they had it in their menu. They call it McPinto.
Yeah. Okay. So this was exactly the example I was saying. If they've localized it, yeah, and you're saying Costa Rica they've localized it, and he said a good word, avid, for those who don't know what it means. So he's not a enthusiastic or regular customer. Yeah, so he's not an avid McDonald's fan. Okay, so that's interesting. And Michael, what about in Russia?
Okay.
Is it the same as in Ukraine?
So it's not localized McDonald's. You can buy only their original, or how you can say.
Yep. So the menu's the same.
Yeah, menu is the same as in the United States, I think. I presume. So you can buy only this kind of chips or what? Fried potatoes, or what is that?
Fries. Yeah. Well, okay. We say in the UK we say chips. Americans say fries. But when we're talking about McDonald's, we say fries, never chips. Okay.
Yeah. So fries, hamburger, cheeseburger, juice, things like that, and it's quite expensive, relatively expensive. So for our people, I mean, but usually.
Also in the UK, it's expensive. I don't know, for a meal maybe £6 or so. Yeah. So.
It's not so expensive like in UK, but I mean on here if you compare. But people usually go. I don't know who. Usually people with children go there because they give balloons. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Balloons, and you can make you can celebrate your birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not your, but your children's birthday. So it's very funny.
I did it. I was very happy about it.
You celebrated your birthday?
When I was very young, yeah. So when I was maybe, I don't know, 10th birthday or something, because they had like a McDonald's throne. You could sit at the McDonald's throne, which had your age at the top, and afterwards you can go onto the play area, which basically treated you like a hamster, and you'd run around the little tunnels, things like this, yeah? So this is very popular as well.
How many Barbies did you have around you, dolls,
Barbies.
when you celebrated? Yeah.
Sadly not, yeah? Sadly not so many, but yeah.
Did you bring all from your home?
Not all of them, yeah. So because I lose things, I'm clumsy, as you know. I don't want to bring. So you're saying that you also have a similar thing. Would you have wanted to spend your birthday at McDonald's?
Me?
Yes.
Of course no. This is for children only.
When you were a child.
Maybe no, I do not know, but I know that for example, when you go with children, they give you. Like a coupon, and you write there your name, your children, when is birthday, and after that they send you greetings. Yeah, what they send you?
They send you a birthday card.
Yeah, birthday card, and they say that it's your birthday, and if you want, you can celebrate in McDonald's.
So it's in McDonald's business strategy to bribe the children. Yeah. Okay. So that's clear.
Yeah.
Zuran. Okay, what about... Oh, no, we've asked about you. You were first. Okay, let's go on to a different topic now. Is anyone else joined? I think that's okay. So, maybe something a bit more controversial. Yeah. Okay, so this is not so controversial.
About cutting the corners.
No. This is...
And
okay. Australian accent or South African accent? Has anyone of you heard? I was going to say British accent or Australian accent, but that would be because I'm here. But has any of you heard the South African accent or the Australian accent in English?
I heard an Australian accent.
Okay,
It's terrible.
I know, I like it. Yeah, so, but can you do the Australian accent in English?
No, because I have a Russian accent in English.
No. Can you try and speak with an Australian accent?
I noticed that it's of endings, and I couldn't understand them at all because I don't understand their words. But I can try. So Juan, some type in chat. I tried to read it. In Australian accent.
Yeah, cool.
I once read an article that mentioned that like in the actual outside McDonald's, their ground facility not the food. Something like that.
Okay, yeah, so it all goes into one, right? No, okay, so no, I can't do it either. I have some Australian friends, but yeah, it's a very, very interesting accent. Okay, has anyone? But I really, really like it. Has anyone heard this accent else apart from Anne? Most people are more familiar with, well, in Verbling it's mainly well, there's very few British. Me, Leon sometimes, and Zach, but mainly Canadians and Americans. So I think you're more familiar with American and Canadian accents. But has anyone heard an Australian person speak?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Okay, can you do the accent?
No, I cannot even do a British accent.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so has anyone heard the South African accent? This is another accent.
But I can understand everything. I mean, what they say.
Okay, so it's very clear to you. For you.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand British accent, American, Australian, Canadian. I have no problems with this.
Welsh.
Oh, I am not sure about this one.
Irish.
Irish is all right.
Irish is good, yeah. I like Irish accent. And also Scottish accent. Can you understand Scottish accent?
I was in Scotland and I understood pretty well. Sometimes I had some problems, but I understood.
On the whole, yeah? So it's okay?
Yes, yeah.
Has anyone else heard the South African accent? Joanne, have you heard the South African accent?
No, not that I can recall. I think not. The one that I have actually not only heard but also spoken, or at least tried to spoke, was the Australian, and it was so difficult to understand the lady. It was because I had to call. Actually, it was because I had to call to Australia for a problem a client was having, and I was so ashamed with the person who which I was talking, because I had to keep asking, sorry, could you repeat that?
What?
And I felt I didn't want to give the impression of being disrespectful or idiot, but it was so difficult to understand the accent.
So the intonation patterns with Australian English is also different, yeah? So they end the sentence a lot going up. So they're like, so we're going to the beach. And for us, we only do this when we're asked a question. Do you think we should go? No, I don't know how we say it. But basically they do a lot of going all the time. So it's quite interesting. But what I want to do is ask you which is your favourite accent, not including the British accent, okay? You can't talk American, Australian, or any other accent. Okay, you can say British if you like, but please don't just say because I'm here, okay? So, Alberto, which is, let's say, the easiest accent for you to understand, and which would you say is the coolest accent?
Perhaps the American accent is the easiest for me. Time ago, I think that it got so difficult, but I think it's the easiest for me now.
Yeah, and I would say I've heard this a lot. Yeah, so people find the American accent easy, relatively, and also I've heard. I don't know if I told you, but some foreigners have told me the Indian accent, the Indian English accent, is also very clear. So that's an interesting one. Zurab, what do you say?
I don't make differences between Australian and South African and so on, but there are an accent that is impossible for me. Have you heard any people from Nigeria or those African countries speaking English? It's impossible to understand them. It's impossible for me.
Somewhere
I can understand neither words or neither expressions.
I can only understand
American
English. I think
Sorry?
Go on.
I think it cut off, yeah, so we'll come back. Okay, so yeah. Sebastian, what about you? So which is the easiest to understand? and which is the coolest? For me, I would say, I can't say which is the easiest to understand because I understand them. Well, I can say which is the easiest to understand, and I would say probably, aside from British English would be the most easier for me to understand. Probably I would say American English or Canadian English. Australian English as well, but they use so many different terms for things that maybe it's different. But also American English, let's say. But I would say American English, Canadian English is easy for me. Scottish English I sometimes have a problem with. Irish is just sweet. That's cute. That's cool. But yeah, okay. So Sebastian, what would you say?
For me, the easier to understand is, I think, American English,
Yeah.
but not the one in Texas and those kind of places.
Yeah.
It's really hard to understand. But I
So
think
it's
it's the
the
American.
standard American accent.
Yeah, it's easier. But I really like the British accent. I don't know why. It sounds cool. But
Okay.
for me, it's easier the American.
Yeah, so it's easier to understand, and that's probably because most of the stuff, like the films, are in
Yeah.
American English. Yeah, so most of the films we watch are in American English, and that's probably influencing things like saying trash can, yeah, rather than bin, like I said earlier. Yep, Sebastian, sorry.
Have you watched a movie? I don't know if it is from England. Lock, Stock, and wait, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
No, but I haven't heard of it either. Sorry.
No.
No.
Okay.
Can you write it down? Yeah. So
It's by Guy Ritchie.
okay, let's have a look. Has anyone else heard of this?
And it's wait, Jason Statham. Well, it's I don't remember in which country, but it's in English. But it's so weird, the English. I cannot understand that. Even for English speakers, they have subtitles in some scenes.
Oh, stop. Okay, let's have a look at this, and I'll find out where the.
It's a really cool movie.
It's. Is it? No. Oh, it's a British. Maybe it's British. I haven't heard of it. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
it's British. It's
UK.
British. Okay, so I'll have a look at that. I don't know where they're from, the accent and stuff. But what do you find difficult about it? How do they speak? Can you copy the accent? Can you replicate it? Talk like they talk.
It was like you, but with tons of slangs. You know, slangs.
And I bet they talk a bit like that, right? So maybe they're not so clear, or do they talk like this?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
That's
But
right.
I mean, I think even for you, they put English subtitles for people in
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, Matthew Vaughn. Okay, wait. I've heard. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, this is cool. Let's have a look at this later. Okay, so Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Has anyone else heard of this film or seen this film and understands what Sebastian is talking about? Alice.
No, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I understand that if there are some phrasal verbs or slang, then maybe it's necessary to use subtitles.
Okay, so to see it, and things just to understand, even native speakers sometimes on the news, if
Yeah.
they're going to some village somewhere, they'll subtitle it for English as well. Okay, but Anne, what would you say? Alice, sorry, you're saying the American English is easier, right?
No. I prefer British English, but I heard many people saying that American English is easier.
And it's also what you learn at school. In Slovakia, do you learn British English or American English? English. Just English.
We have a lot of native English speakers here, and they are from the USA, Canada, Britain, Great Britain. So you can choose whether you want to go to the lesson with native British speaker or American or Canadian, Australian.
To have a choice,
But,
yeah? So, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's interesting. And what would you say, Anne? So, what's it in Ukraine? Is it? Do you learn more American English or British English?
We learn exactly Russian English like this. I get up at 7 o'clock and do my morning exercises every day. London is the capital of England, something like this.
Can I just say, I have some friends from Minsk who said pretty much exactly the same. Yeah. So one of the first English was, London is the capital of Great Britain. Yeah. And you have, and also because I went to Minsk to university as a guest, and they were having a lesson on intonation thing like this, and the text they were reading, apparently it's in all Russian-speaking countries. Are you going to Canada, Julie? Yeah. So they read, are you going to Canada, Julie? And read like that, and it was good. I thought the way it was taught, it was all right. But you're saying you learn Russian English. That's interesting.
Yes, I think it's some separate English.
Okay, and what about now? Do you because I guess you're more familiar with American English because you see films. So do you find it easier to understand American English?
The most easiest English for me is Canadian. I don't know if there is a difference between Canadian English and American English, but Canadian I understand a lot of Canadians.
So
and I recently had interview with Canadians, and they talk very quickly, but I understand.
See, Canadian English is different. I hear, well, I don't know because I'm not American or Canadian, but I hear a slight difference between Canadian and American English, and also sometimes I hear Canadian speakers who speak kind of, it sounds to me like a half American, half British. So it's somewhere in the middle. So it's a very interesting accent, but a lot I would say speak more like Americans, but I think the accent is different. I can hear a slight difference, but I don't know, it depends maybe where you're from or whatever. Okay.
Canadian speaks like without accent, without any accent.
Neutrally.
I mean, they're very neutral. Teach us what we have here.
Yeah.
Verling, they kind of speak without any accent.
Yeah, it's quite clear to understand. Okay, and what do you say, Juan and Michael? Michael.
What?
What's the easiest accent for you to understand? Would you understand all the accents quite well?
Oh, I understand British and Canadian and American accent. It's okay. I only spoke 2 weeks ago with a person from Texas, so on the phone, and I didn't understand him. I said to him, "Could you speak slowly, please, or could you? I have difficult time to understand you." Sure. And he started to slow down but he like when speak up words are linked very. Without pauses, he like he speaks like that, very like a song, and with emotions. I mean, not emotions, but with intonation. So it's very hard to understand. And he asked me some questions, and I didn't understand him. And I said repeat, and he started to repeat, and I understood.
Okay, so it was okay, but I like the Texan accent. I think that's a really, really, really cool one. Yeah, but
it's not cool from my perspective. It's very hard.
I think it's cool, but it's very difficult to understand. I would agree with you, but it's like no, I can't do it. I won't try. But next time I'm at home, I'll try and see if my granddad is around, so you can hear his accent because he's with a very, very unique British accent. And maybe I doubt that any of you will understand him. I'll probably have to translate. So when I'm next in the UK. At home, I'll see if I can bring my granddad on verbally to see if you can understand him. Okay,
wow.
Just because it's very, he'll probably be shy about doing it. But every time a foreigner hears him, they're like, "What?" Yeah, because he speaks like very country like. Yes, okay, I won't spoil it for you. But yeah, okay, that won't be for a couple of months now. So, Juan, what about you? You are from Costa Rica. I guess you find American English more easier. South Americans generally say so, yeah, because it's quite close. And I guess you hear more American English.
Yes, of course. American English is the easiest for me, but I also understand the British and the other one, well, Canadian too. And for me, the coolest. But a little bit difficult to understand is Irish.
Yeah.
But I do like a lot. Well, when I see movies from Irish speaking, from people with Irish accent is pretty nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of I like it. It's also quite enthusiastic, yeah. So that's interesting. Okay, so that's about accents, things like this. There's lots of different accents with English, with lots of different native speakers from around the world who speak differently. Yep, please.
May I add something?
Yeah, sure.
I read one study. I mean, it was like not a study, but it was about accents, and it was about which accent is the most attractive in the world.
Yeah.
And on the first place there was Italian accent, and the second one was Irish.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yes, I don't remember others, but I remember these two. First one was Italian, and the second one was Irish.
I'm French.
Sorry, Martin.
What about Spanish?
I don't know. I should search for the research.
I want to know how they worked out this as well. Maybe the people who were taking part in the research were to vote, were taken to an Irish pub with the Irish, given a lot of Guinness.
No, but
then,
the first place was on the first place there was Italian. So
well, Italian guys are popular with British girls anyway, yeah. So that would be known. I don't know about other countries if Italian men are popular, but yeah, that
Martin,
wouldn't surprise me.
I will try to find that article and I will send it to you, Martin, if you don't mind.
Yes, go for it. Go for it. What I say? Yes, I could say the other way. What's the best accent? Foreign accent speaking English. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, okay, I won't answer. But there's some really accents I hear that I think when they speak English in their native accent, it sounds very good. Yeah, so there are. What do I like? I think, for example, sometimes Alice, for example, I'd agree your accent is very, very good in English. Yeah, so it sounds very, very nice. The Spanish accent also sounds cool in English. And this is a point. You shouldn't be worried about your accent when you speak English, because sometimes for native speakers they sound cool. Yeah, so it's good. Okay, anyway, next topic. We don't have time. Good. Let's finish. I've got an IELTS speaking practice session next if you want to join in. That would be more controlled, so I'll correct your answers and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so Michael, if you want to join in, that's cool. And the rest of you are also invited. Run out of time. Take care. Good to speak with you as always, and we'll speak later. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Seeing
Take
you.
care.